and Apollo Delhi is our fourth attempt. We have Madras, Hyderabad, Bangalore, who come to Delhi. Simultaneously, we are constructing 10 other hospitals across the country and 4 hospitals outside this. Probably I chose Delhi because we should be in the nation's capital, and somehow it was perceived for people from North India to come to Madras and Hyderabad and Bangalore was a little far off. So we took a little added interest to bring this hospital ahead of our other projects. We are having 4 other hospitals in North India very soon.
Which are the other places you're going to have hospitals in northern India or in the country? Which other places?
Immediately we are having a hospital in Ghaziabad. We are planning one for Chandigarh. Perhaps that will take a little time. Chandigarh and Lucknow also are on our map. We are doing one in Silguri. We are doing one in Ranchi. We are doing a hospital in Raipur. This is in North India. But in the rest of the country, we have a number of other hospitals coming up. Even in North India, these are the places where we are past the preliminary project commissioning stage. I think our emphasis at Apollo is to be able to live up to the expectations of people who come to us. You know, they expect me to give, saying, Dr. Reddy, I have come here. I need to have the same which I would have gone if I have gone to Cleveland, or if I have gone to Houston for my heart surgery, or if I have gone to Massachusetts General Hospital for my brain surgery in Harvard. To be able to do this, we need, of course, excellent, highly skilled doctors, which I have no doubt Indian doctors are second to none at all. But what they need is to be able to have the same backup in the infrastructure, and this is where the state of the equipment is going to help. Just to talk about, Apollo is known for the cardiac surgery. Here, we are going to have the last word in neurosurgery, the X-knife for treating patients with brain tumors and blood vessel abnormalities. The theater will have an operative latest microscope with all the gadgets associated, the navigating instrument, knife, which will tell the surgeon so that he will not affect the normal tissue. So I think in every single thing, we talk about MRI, we have a state-of-the-art MRI, which will give almost a 3-dimensional effect, which will describe the blood vessels in the brain and other abnormalities. And whatever we have done is to be able to have that adaptability to get into the technology that's coming up. I think, what we are aiming is for the 4 categories. The rich, small numbers. The middle class, yes. But large mid-segment of people is what Apollo is going to serve. And as I said, as a social commitment, we are serving 200 free patients. Except the room, everything else is the same. Because a patient who is in the theater or in the post-op, the nurse or the doctor does not know where he is coming from, whether he is coming from a suite or a general ward. They only know the computer number. So this precaution we have taken from day one in Madras. It is 26% by Delhi administration, 25%. But in terms of rupees, I believe it is theirs is 23 crore. 22 crores something, and I am probably a few rupees short for that 1%. I think the healthcare the hospitals of this standard can do a significant difference in economy of our country. Number one, people don't have to go abroad. The facilities that we are giving are the same that they would get anywhere in the world, and at a fraction of the cost in their doorstep. But more than this, there are a large number of people who are going to come from other parts of the country, specifically the people in the neighboring countries, in the African countries, the middle class, who can't afford, they need treatment, but they can't afford an American or a European hospital at 10% of the cost, with a culture that India has to offer, medical excellence with a human touch, and 10% of the cost. I think it's going to make a significant difference in earning direct foreign exchange, because I always, if you want to, in percentage terms, when leather exports, we get 1% by exporting shoe uppers of the global trade, which is $1 billion. But if you take like that in everything else, 1% of the healthcare is $3 trillion, 1% is $30 billion direct hospital income. What about indirectly? That their travel, their hotels, and all these are going to make a significant contribution to the economy. Apart from, our prime aim is to be able to improve the healthcare standards in our country. Thank you.